Welcome to my playground. This is the Mad Chemist Church, or Church McGurch, depending on where you know me from, and welcome to Madman Reviews. Today, looking at Coromon. Now, Coromon is another, obviously, is if you can't tell, or if you have never heard of it, another Pokemon-esque game that, as you can see, older sprites, just kind of, I want to say like the 16-bit tech back in the day, but just 100% takes me back to the days when I used to play Pokemon constantly, like I talked about in a previous review. So this is where you start. You kind of make your custom character, name it, and then you kind of end up. This is their starting town. So not really much. You can go in, get yourself a gauntlet, which is what I have. Items. Kind of dress up your character. There's a shop if you want to get like custom things. You can also find outfits along the way. The different gauntlets you can have. I beat the game, obviously, so I found a ticket that gave me this golden gauntlet. I didn't find it right before I beat the game, but I found it near the end of the game. Different head items you can find or do by getting quests, and then just kind of other quest things, lab coat, a towel, the normal coat I picked when I made my character. And these are all like items that you either will find or get through quests. And of course, obviously, you have your cakes, which just replace your potions and other sprays and stuff. You have all your different kinds of Pokemon. They're called Coromon. Pokeballs, basically, but they're just spinners. Silver, gold, and platinum. And then, of course, elemental. And then some specialty ones. That kind of, if you know Pokemon, it's a base. It does different things for you. It makes these easier to catch when it's electric. Makes it easier to catch when it's ground, fire. Items. The different items that Pokemon normally could hold. So it's a Coromon could hold this. Its attack. Blah, blah, blah. Fruits you can have to hold. And then when there's a trigger, restores when HP is in danger. Restores when in danger. They'll eat the fruit. Different items, kind of key items. There's an area where you can get these mushrooms, which then you can turn into these scents, which are basically like the the sprays or the incense. All kind of like your gadgets, cell phone, battle reader. Now this game's really nice because it lets you basically use your storage at any point. Like I can go deposit, click on one of these, I've deposited it. The only thing that sucks about it is that I gotta go all the way back to it, use it again. Then I can go here and I can see everything I have in my storage, pick one, send it back, or if I wanted to, release it. Say I got like an evolution, and so I get rid of the evolution, or the lower evolution. This other thing this has that's different between Pokemon and like other games is this one has this thing called Potent. And what this does is it changes the color of the Coromon. So right now, this one's Potent 19, so it changed the color. You can select summary, and you can kind of see the evolution and the kind of the color it is, but you can't really see. I kind of just show you like a potential color. So that's the regular color, that's the potential color, and then that's the perfect color. So once you find a perfect, you'll see it, tells you what spinner, tells you what location, type, potential, database, rarity, common. So let's go to this is my starter. So the starters in this one are a little bit different. So you start with a fire, a water, or an ice. So this is the starter I got, and he is a perfect. He's also at max level, 99. All his different evolutions. Kind of sad it doesn't actually show you. Then if you want to go back to an evolution, you can devolve, and that's actually how you get a couple of them, because there's several ones you can't catch that you have to de-evolve to get the younger one, because there's no egg hatching. Shows you the skills. If you click on it, you can then rearrange the skills and then pick what skills you want, and then all the learned skills that you could teach it through the little like TMs basically. Let's see if we go. So here's another one. So we have a perfect, if it was just potential, and then a regular. This guy I got as a regular, but for beating the game, it gave me an item that made one Coromon a perfect. Of course, I use it on my starter. And this is the potential. I believe this is actually what you would buy from the store. Spinner, where I got it from. Date, level, species, database, rarity, and perfect. So, and then we can go, you have your typical shop, like your Pokemart. I don't remember what this is called, but it's just got like cakes. It's like Cake Mart. Come up here, buy items, all the different cakes, all the different spinners, different objects, stones that you can get. Oh, see, I was wondering where that. I was trying to find another one of those. De-evolution pills and then recalls. That's another thing nice about this game is, let's say I want to buy. I used a lot of these. I have 11, 7, 3. So let's buy 15. Let's buy 10. Let's buy 8. I got 84 of those. I've used a bunch of these. So let's buy 16. A couple of these. And these equate to like your standard, then your better, and then of course a platinum, which is 90,000, and which is the best. I don't think it's 100% guarantee. Okay, so it will catch any wild Coromon without fail. So the platinum, of course, are kind of like your Master Ball, mental, and of course your Dreamer, Trick, and Heal. So now that I've spent all that, you can find these coupons, and then the coupons can be like, you get 5 free items, 75%, 50, 25. I spent a lot of money, so I'm gonna use the 75. Once you run out of these, you pretty much run out of these. They're not like a resource you can keep finding over and over again. There's a set number of them. And as well as like gold, you can do this another item. The teleporter. This is the map. Kind of shows you all the different routes. Then when you click on a route, it shows you what Coromon are available and if you've caught it. If you've seen it and if you've caught it. So you can see I've seen all these, I caught all these. Go to the next one, seen all these, caught all these. Go to the next one, seen all these, caught all these. So on and so forth. And also in the top right corner, it shows you plants. Because you can go and plant when you teleport there. But first, we'll go back to items. That's another thing. This allows you to tell what a Coromon is while in battle. When you plant something, you don't have to go back and get it. This fruit drone will actually go get it for you, bring it to you. If you have the fruit and if you have the other items that are necessary, you can make your own cakes without having to making money. That's because it doesn't seem like there's much money you can get afterwards. This you can get later on, earns you more money. This is kind of how you get around our water. There's no surf, TM, or any of the heavy or any of that stuff. The drill shovel, you use it gives you kind of this thing. It scans the area. Gem detected 10 steps away. You go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This is another thing that sucks. I can't find a command key for it where I can just easily spam it. Gem is 6 steps away. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it's not, so it's like every time. Let's see, we got here 11 steps away, so I've gone a complete opposite direction. But you'll find that you'll use that to get you around, and then it will find you these gems, which I believe are out here. I don't know where they are. I think they're here. Yeah, it'll get you these gems, and then you can go sell these gems, and depending on what shovel you have, depends on how much of a cut the shovel guy takes, because it's that you get the shovel for free. I believe for silver it's 20, and it only scans a small area, whereas gold is 40% that he takes from what you sell to him, as kind of like a auction fee. Other little pamphlets that are just things, books you get, key quest items. Here's all your basically what would be considered TMs. They're just skill flashes. I have not gone out and bought all of them because there's every kind of city, town has a store, and in that market there will sometimes be the ones you can't actually find out and about. And then of course the evolution pills, your recalls, the data chip for your gauntlet, XP chip increases, boosts XP, blind Coromon with a bright flash to ensure clean escape from a wild battle, the coupons I was talking about, gems already explained. This thing's really nice because as long as you're somewhere out on the world map, you can just teleport to anywhere and it doesn't cost you anything. So I can just whoop, and I'm here. So now I can go here. Just notice the green cross. This is basically your Pokemon Center. This is where if you wanted to do any kind of the online fights, you could do it there. This is, of course, your storage, withdraw, deposit. Go to my withdraw. See, I got a couple different things here. This guy's potent. This one's potent. Potent. And there's potent there. And kind of the whole thing is that you can get every single one of these guys potent. And that's actually imperfect. And there's other ways to do it. You can spend some time and money and have like one of the... Go over here, heal real quick. You can have one of your you're not a trainer, you're a battle researcher. So there's a fellow battle researcher that will actually, over time and for money, increase the potential of a one specific Coromon at a time, but it takes X amount of time of in-game play before it goes up a point. This guy, I'm just leveling. I want to get him up to his next evolution. See, he's got a Sloth Gem, earns 50% more XP. I've already seen it and caught one. I'm just trying to get this guy up because of the fact that he is potential 18. This is one of the other starters. Skins you can buy. I don't have any of the potentials. It's another one you can get. I'm just kind of leveling these guys up, trying to get them to 99. You see their evolutions. Trying to get them up to level 99. This is another one, came from a quest, but he's also a perfect. So if you look, so it starts off potential and then a perfect. And then we got the evolution, starts as like a puppy with a skull. Kind of reminds you of something, of a certain Pokemon, the skull on their face. And then as you can see, it's perfect, ghost type. Very common. So I believe that is all of the items here. Yeah, that's all the items. And showing teleport. Pretty much the gameplay is is basic. It's just basic. Like if you've ever played a Pokemon or Pokemon-esque, you go out, you go into some grass, boom, get into a fight. First one gets called out. Let's do Bubble Shower. Some pretty cool animations, not gonna, like, decent, different animations. They say their names, they don't just make like noises or anything like that. The other thing is that they have, instead of having like you can do this move 10 times, they have SP, and SP is just how many times can they do a skill. So that skill 6, so take away 6. And then about if you run out, you can then take a break and you'll get half of your SP back. Another nice thing is that fruit drone I was talking about, I can find these planters anywhere, pick, I don't know, let's do this one here. And then that's going to get me 2 to 4 more of that one I just put down in there. So let's do this one. Now if I go back to the map, you can see there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 planters around here, and I've got 2. So, and it shows me which berries. You can also play this on controller, but it also shows you which berries you have. So if you're trying to be like, okay, well, I've already planted that, so let's plant that one. This is the desert area, the hot spring. This is kind of where you get the towel one, towel outfit. There's other hidden outfits around, but that was just one of the ones that you got for just being there. This is the gold. This is where you get the shovel for finding gems. I'll sell these gems real quick to, I believe it's this lady here. So, yep. Got an achievement, earned 5,000 gold. So, sold what I had. Now, really cool looking area. Now, the other thing this game has is your gauntlet has chips, and these chips can be different things, kind of like a free one bit of grass. You're gonna get less encounters, and then like aroma, one area of grass that you're in, you get more encounters. The scan will actually scan for hidden items on the ground or on other things. So if I check scan here and I go, now if there's something a little like star with bing, the tremor, this will open up secret doors and crack walls and stuff that for me to get through, like if there was something, a bunch of hidden areas. Then we got fire. Obviously what fire does, it'll burn certain things so you can get through like hedges, bushes, dead plants, dead trees. And then push, as it says, you can push away, I believe there's like rocks and logs and they're puzzles and stuff. You can then put different items. This is just the items I have casually just put here, so that if I press 1, it'll immediately take me to that and then say, oh, I don't need it, but it'll bring this menu, or yeah, I can just click and hold and it'll bring up this menu. Bind trait. So if a Coromon has a trait, like one of them has like restrict or constrict, and it'll heal itself and gain SP back, and then it'll have like, I think it's like a 5-minute timer before it can do again. So it's got there's cool little things that they can all do. So here's another one. Let's just do this one. And then when these are ready, I can just look up here on my top right and be like, oh, this is ready to go. I click it and it just brings me all the fruit. So let's just do eeny, meeny, miny, mo. And then, like I said, the fruits and the mushrooms are pretty much just used for like baking and making like potions and stuff. which require you to go to certain specific areas, except for the baking that's just you using that oven in your inventory. So there, yeah, every region has a different kind of set of what Coromon you can find, like dark and electricity, dark, ghost. This is kind of the end area. It shows these corrupted ones that are dark, or corruption. I forget what it's called. Just different ones. Show, yeah, I got one there. None here. I'm gonna go over there and I can. Let's go. I can go over there real quick and just look around. And each area has a different theme, kind of like most of your routes in cities on your routes in Pokemon. Different themes, different plants. That one says, see, that's weird. That might be a bug. Oh, yeah, that was definitely a bug because when I looked, it didn't have any of that. So that's all that. That's your little module thing here. You can push. You can shoot fire. Which I believe I can burn these hedges away. And I can get back here. And then as soon as you leave the area, the hedges will come back. So it's not like you're permanently destroying anything. This guy, I know he has an item on him. Yeah, earn extra XP, so making him level faster. Style shop is obvious. Milestones, this is really nice, kind of a daily thing. You can get daily rewards for the gems. You complete all 4 things, like I'm missing ride a minecart. Just go into the one volcano, ride a minecart. You do all of these every 7 days, you get 100. Then you can go take that and go into their shop. Let's go back to milestones. This is one of the neat things that I really like. Is it also kind of has its own like little pass where you can get a bunch of stuff that you normally couldn't get. And just other items that you would just normally find anywhere and everywhere. But you do these milestones every 10 battles won. Infant, get 20 XP to level up. You know, duelist, evolve, train. Deal 100 damage in a single hit. You know, let your Coromon eat 3 fruits. Just different things like that get you different amounts of XP. You can battle online. Logbook just kind of shows you quests. These 2 are kind of quests that I was kind of like, so I just kind of skipped them, even though they're just side quests. Achievement, stats. My total playtime now is over 28 hours. My quest completion 96, just because I have the 2. Trainer hub recoveries, I've used it 45 times. Difficulty modified. No, I didn't change anything. Battles, I've won 643 battles, 0 losses. Battles escape 21. Potential perfect caught. I haven't encountered a single perfect in 643 wins. Wild Coromon caught. Fainted. Then there's like these 2 arcade games you can play. One, I don't know where it's at. This one I did play and I just kind of was bored because they're pretty simple. It's just pressing spacebar over and over and over again. Last but not least is the database. Obviously shows you what perfects you have, what potential potent you have, so I've seen these, but I haven't. I've seen these, but I haven't caught them. Which, yeah, that is a lot to try to catch them 3 times or try to do this stuff 3 times. That is a lot. And then your normal, have you seen it? Have you caught it? Which is kind of funny because I looked through this earlier and I know, like, I have that. I've seen it, obviously. I have that right there. A couple of these, like this guy right here, to get this one, I'd have to get a Pyro Chick, use a de-evolution pill, and then it would say I have and I've caught that one. Same thing. Well, this, I just had to level this guy up and I've done it. This, I just had to level I have one of these, I just need to level it. Same thing with this, I have one, I just need to level it. I have one of these guys, I just need to level them. See, I have one of these, and I have one of these, but yet it tells me I have not caught one. Same. This is another one. I've seen one, I've fought one, but for some reason it's not popped up. So there might be some bugs. Like I have one, but apparently I've never caught one. And then this one, like I have one of these guys, and I just need to use like a de-evolution pill to get that. And then yet again, I have two of these, but yet I have nothing. And to show you kind of like maybe this is some sort of bug or something I'm not understanding, I can go here, withdraw. So there's the fiddly that I don't have apparently, or have never caught, but it's right there. And there's the Magmillus that I've apparently never caught. And then there's the corrupted version of the Magmillus, potent. So I'm not 100% sure what's going on. Maybe I have to switch something. This one, summary. This one, yeah, if I can de-evolution, I can use a pill, de-evolve it to down to this, to the chick, and then de-evolve it down to, I don't know what, because it's already a little baby chick in this form. So, something to watch out for. I don't know exactly how that works. I'm trying to think. That's about it. The whole thing is kind of just gotta catch them all. Unfortunately, I don't have the time to spend there trying to get every single one of those guys. Another really cool item, instead of rare candies, there's the level cake. Another one is the level matcher, so I could have any one random, or any one of my Coromons become immediately level 99 because I have my level 99. So I could just be like, and you're level 99. Or, and you're level 99. It's just a one-time use, so I'll hold on to it. Different items, games, revives, obviously. I'm trying to think if there's anything left. There's some customization with the game. When you start a new save file, you can kind of change things around and make it custom to what you want, and then change it back and forth depending on if you want more of a challenge. If you think things are too easy on normal, you can go back to the main area and change the difficulty, and go back down to here and change the difficulty. But it just played like a standard Pokemon game, like just kind of any kind of other standard run-of-the-mill Pokemon-esque game. So I can just, because I've got the recall thing, I just whoop. Different fun areas, different fun stuff. Really neat kind of play. I mean, I'd highly recommend it. It's an older game. I don't think it's gonna get much updates, if any, and or any new content should more I should say, more or less. I don't really see any expansions coming out for this because this game's been out for a couple years, maybe one or two. I'm not 100% sure. I'd have to look it up. But this game feels like it's complete. They've told the story they want to tell, and that's about it. I really don't foresee an expansion or another game like this coming out. I mean, I haven't really looked into it, so it might, for all I know, it may already have another game. There may be a Coromon 2 that I'm unaware of. But it didn't seem like it when I bought, because I bought this together with Portal Fantasy, and it was, I think all together, I think it was like $20 for these two games. So I'm actually was really happy with that purchase, even though Portal Fantasy, if you've watched my review, go watch that review. Portal Fantasy was kind of a bust, but I'm actually pretty happy with this one. as it is. And so this one definitely made it worth the time and effort. I don't know why I'm just like planning these things. Yeah, it's definitely worth the 28 hours that I put into it. So I'm probably gonna end that here then. I've kind of shown everything that I can think of. Well, everything that I want to show. I don't want to show too much because that takes the fun out of it for you when you go to play it. And that's why I'm against doing like clips and cuts and different things like that and like trying to all mash it together. I just want to show you what I've done, show you I have beaten the game, unlike other people who, you know, just mash some scenes together and go, yes, I beat the game. Da, 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 da. See it, and this is the main quest line. This completed. This is the main quest line. This is the one you follow pretty much throughout the game. Equilibrium and the Lua is once again in perfect harmony, which is one of the things you go around, you fight these bosses, you get their essence, bring harmony to the world. Pretty easy story. Let's see, where's the item itself right there? Core stone. But overall, really fun game. Lots of quality of life that I wish Pokemon would have had way back in the day. You don't need fly, you don't need surf, you don't need this, you don't need that. I guess at the end of the game, if you were looking for more to do, there's an area just right off to the side of here. And this is the Battle Dome. It's got pretty much where you can do the challenges and different things like that. And it has its own prize counter, so as you do the challenges and earn stars, you can unlock prizes, which get you like potential stone. Upgrade anyone to potent potential. So that's a little step down from the perfect stone. You can get the hat. You can get an outfit. Just makes you a star. I'm a star. Free skins for your Coromon. And then money you can spend inside the Coromon store. So just after the game, fun stuff. Pheromone disc. And this is the other thing. You can get these potent scents, and they attract Coromon with higher potential and lures twice as many Coromon for 6 minutes. So if you're really after getting all of the potentials, like 100% potential, you just pop those over and over and over again. I'm happy with what I have. I don't need 100% of this, 100% of that. I'm just gonna save real quick. I haven't really done anything, but this was a fun game. I really enjoyed it. I hope if you've played it, you enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed this review. It's not much, but it's to give you a look. So if you look over and you're like, oh man, that game's on sale for $4.99, it's definitely worth the $4.99. You know, there's not a lot of $4.99 games nowadays that you can get a good 28, 30 hours out of. And definitely if I was going for that 100% and all the, like, achievements, as you can see, there's a decent amount of achievements, and there's achievements that I haven't gotten yet. Yeah, have 3. Have a cat and a dog. Have a squad members, all the same spinners. You can also take your spinners and change them. So if you want all your main 6 to be in gold, you can change all of them and get them gold, and then get their original spinner back, so you're not just wasting them. Dig up a hold item. Yeah, there's a bunch of little stuff I haven't done that I could spend probably another 40, 50 plus hours on if you're one of those. Like, I'm looking for collect the hidden bunny ears, collect the hidden Santa outfit, collect the well-hidden sneak outfit. Of course, we got some Waldo. I've done that. I just don't understand why I didn't get credit for it. Plant fruits everywhere. Not 100% sure, because I've planted fruit everywhere. I must be missing something. And then, of course, I skip the credits, open all the doors in a town. I'm not 100% sure how that works because I've gone in every single building at one point in time. And I'm not 100% sure how I do that. And there's other little things you can do. Secrets that I just was kind of just getting through. Trying to finish the game. Because I was enjoying it, but I don't have a lot of time nowadays, and I want to get this game done so that I could get on to whatever the next game is. I don't actually know at this point what I'm going to be playing next. I just finished this game, and I was having a lot of fun with it. But yeah, while I'm not here, thank you for watching. Thank you for being here. Please like, comment, subscribe. Let me know if you've played this game. Let me know your thoughts, what you think, what you've seen, what you think about what you've seen, and just anything. Helps the channel, helps me, helps us get out. As I always say, this is for friends and family, but I want these videos to be for everyone in case you're looking and you're like, I don't know if I want to spend that money on this game. Do it. Do it 100%. So, again, thank you for being here. Thank you for your time. You be you. You stay you. And most importantly, adventure on.